Hey, what up guys, it's Kool-Aid, and today I have some more Recon gameplay for you guys. I am going to be using the SV98 again, and this is Rush on Metro, as you can see. This is a 64 player server, I think, but luckily we're at about 20, somewhere between 20 and 32 players, and that's good because I really don't like 64 player Rush. There's a few maps that are alright, something like Carg Island or Firestorm, or Caspian or something like that, but I really don't get into those too much, even though I have posted a few Carg Island videos recently. That's just because I can fly the chopper. Other than that, I wouldn't really get into that, but I am, as you can see, trying to kind of fill the recon role here, and there is a group of guys over on this island, and they're just being annoying as hell. So I spend the better part of these first set of imcoms kind of trying to just clear these guys out. They're not helping their team a whole lot, but they are, a little, just by making it annoying, and obviously, kind of distracting me at least a little bit, but I pretty much take them all out a couple times, I think, and we arm these first set of imcoms pretty easy. For the most part, this game goes pretty easy. Actually, you're not even going to see the third set of imcoms, because by the time I get revived capping the second set of imcoms and actually make it to the third set, they're already destroyed. I don't know, the other team seemed like they were trying up until that point, but I think they kind of gave up hope there. They did try a little bit for the fourth set, you're going to see, but for the most part, yeah, wasn't the greatest team we were playing. Maybe it's why I actually did well as Recon. But for the most part, I don't like playing Recon when I play Rush, just because you're gonna see I really like to actually rush and try and arm the MComs. And I don't care how good you are with bolt actions, they're not the best to rush and sit on the MCom with. Sure, you can have some success doing it, but for the most part, any fully auto weapon, or any weapon with just a higher rate of fire, is going to be much more successful doing so. So typically when I'm playing Rush, I usually play Assault or Support. Assault for obvious reasons, just because reviving is huge, being able to heal yourself is always huge. The reasons I do play Support, however, are because, not for resupplies, but because when you do arm an MCOM, putting C4 on it and being able to hide behind something and being able to defend without having to kind of give away your position is huge. You basically can get one free defense out of it, and it doesn't work all the time, but it does work more often than people think, and a lot of people don't even try to use C4 offensively. I guess you're still using it defensively, but using it as the attackers. I do this probably more than putting C4 on the MCOM as defense. And defenders just don't expect C4 on an already armed MCOM most of the time, so you can get a lot of free kills that way, or a lot of free defenses. You just got to make sure that you do blow it before they disarm. I have failed before, and kind of waited too long to blow it. Not because I was trying to wait for more kills or something like that, but just because I didn't hear the beeping right away. So you gotta really pay attention when you actually do it, if you're not watching the MCOM, because sometimes I have been, totally hidden where I can't even see the MCOM, but I'll just rely on the beeping to know when to blow the C4. I did mention that Recon wasn't that good for Rush. I didn't mean Recon as a whole. I meant bolt actions are not that good for Rush. Recon is actually very useful. These respawn beacons are obviously the main reason, is what I'm talking about. Getting them close, getting them somewhere safe is the main objective. There are, some spots on these rush maps where you can get them pretty close to the MCOM and they're not going to get destroyed. I don't really know any great spots on any of the maps or anything like that. So I'm basically just trying to get it as close as possible, in a safe spot and not going to get destroyed right away. And I do think, Recon, the respawn beacons, are probably more important in Rush than any other game mode. So I do really think Recon can shine in Rush and can be just very, very useful. Engineer, however, is going to be a pretty useless class on maps like this, Big rush, where you got the vehicles, are obviously going to be more helpful on there, but for the most part, on these small infantry rush maps, there's no real reason to play engineer. All the other kits are going to be more useful. So unless you're just in love with one of the carbines, you shouldn't be playing engineer on this sort of setup. That being said, this is one of the spots that I really wish I wasn't using a bolt action. That, and I wish I had a different handgun than the 44 mag right now too. Just because once the 44 mag starts getting suppressed, which you're going to get a lot of in these close quarters, you know, the 44 mag tends to miss a lot more, and you're gonna feel it a lot more than you would with like a 93R or G18, or even some of the high capacity pistols like the Beretta or the Glock 17. You're gonna feel the suppression more on the 44 mag. That and the hip fire is not too great with the 44 mag. But I mean, you guys pretty much know most of this stuff. The C4 thing, however, I don't see a lot of people doing. I do see a lot of people using it as defender, but not many people seem to use it as attacker, and I don't know why. It's very, very helpful, like I said. I mean, it pretty much does the same thing. You're kind of counter-defending the MCOM, so it serves the same purpose. So if you don't do that, check it out, try it. I think you'll enjoy it. It's actually just a lot of fun to. It's always fun to blow people up with C4, right? But anyways, I want to talk about how recon has been going for me since, you know, my last, or a couple days ago, I posted a video, you know, saying I was going to be playing a lot more recon over the next couple weeks or so. That's been true. You know, I haven't been playing nothing but recon like I kind of said I was going to, but I have been playing it a lot more than usual, using the bolt actions a lot more, and I've kind of grown attached to this SV98. You know, I couldn't really figure out why, and I honestly, you know, I got to talking to a friend who plays a lot of recon. We both kind of agreed that the bolt actions are very similar, aside from the 98 Bravo being the exception. But the other bolt actions, you know, are very similar, and we got to talking, and I told him, you know, I think I only like the SV98 better because of the animation when you chamber the next round, how it just kind of tilts to the side. And he kind of agreed with me and said, you know, something that small with a gun that's so similar than the rest of them is enough to just make you use it, make you feel more confident with it even, and just, you know, make you enjoy the weapon that much more. So I think just because of that small thing is the reason I have been using the SV98 more than the other ones, and just enjoy using it more. I can't really explain it. It's kind of silly sounding, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, and that's probably why you're going to see me use the SV98 more so than the other bolt actions in upcoming videos. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much all I have. Let me know if you want to see any specific type of gameplay using a bolt action. The only thing I will not do is hardcore. I don't play hardcore, and especially with bolt actions, I am not going to play hardcore. I really feel that's cheating, and you know, it's really kind of a cop-out if you want to snipe. But other than that, just let me know if you guys have any suggestions or anything specific you want to see. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Jeez.
I'm fucking disarming.
Don't die, don't die. Oh shit. Haha.
Good game.